profoundly touched and tremulous with joy. The grocers of Chicago and those of Cicero give thanks for your protection. Arturo Ui! Arturo Ui speaks!
I do accept your thanks with pride, my friends. When I, the simple son of Brooklyn, obscure and out of work, some 15 years ago, obeyed the call of Providence to wend my way with 7 buddies true and tried to great Chicago town, it was my firm determination to establish peace on earth. I mean the vegetable trade. Ours was a little host, but most fanatical in our desire for peace. There's many of us now, and no one laughs the way they used to laugh. No one would dare to call me crank or hick. That funny-looking man, the fringe lunatic, and no more jeering. Peace in the Chicago vegetable marts is not a dream, but grim reality, which, to assure from our enemies, today I gave the order for prompt delivery of new supplies of Tommy guns and armored cars, and naturally some Brownings, brass knuckles, and rubber truncheons, and whatever else is good deterrent, because people are screaming for protection everywhere, not only in Chicago and in Cicero, but oh, in many other towns. Washington and Milwaukee, Tulsa, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Toledo, and wherever else they're selling groceries. Flint, Boston, Philadelphia, Baltimore, St. Louis, Little Rock, and Minneapolis, Columbus. Everybody wants protection. Charleston, Scranton, Wilkesboro, yes, New York today, the wild tomorrow.
If we could learn to look instead of gawking, we'd see the horror in the heart of farce. If only we would act instead of talking, we wouldn't always end up on our arse. This was the thing that had us nearly mastered. Don't yet rejoice in his defeat, you men, for though the world stood up and stopped the bastard, the bitch that bore him is in heat again.
The mark right at the moment is looking weak against the dollar. For instance, in the euro-dollar market, the dollar bonds are firming, and the Deutschmark bonds are looking very weak at the moment.
922 institutions, they're holding a total of about 11 million shares.
Shall I buy how many? 1,500 at 23.
The production rate was something like 12,000 barrels a day.
In other words, you've made the money on the devaluation. Then I think it might be an advisable time to go the other way now.
The current assets is 3.9 billion, current liabilities 2.1 billion. Total number of outstanding shares is about 116 million shares. Obviously, the earnings here is fantastic.
The Vietnam thing, of course, if it were sorted out, would immediately cause a major turnaround.
So it would be advisable at this particular time, I think, to go into dollars rather than marks.
We're up 23 cents. I may have to leave you any minute because I've got a call coming through from Rotterdam.
Basically, you're buying it at about a 4% discount from the London market price, and the yield is about 50% better than it is in England.
All right, now the bond goes for $1,000. It pays only 1%.
If we can get a profit on it, we've got about 4 new issues this week.
Okay, because there may be an opportunity to pick up a few things. Thank you, sir.
Well, I hope you don't have any revolutions while you're down there.